Korea has a global problem with fertility. Korea is on the last, if not the last, place in the world fertility list. According to Korean data, the death rate is higher than the birth rate. That is, the Korean population is gradually dying out and the Korean society is recognized as old, as there are more elderly than young people. In Korea, you will not meet a group of children playing in a sandbox or running around the neighborhood on playgrounds near your home. Playgrounds in Korea are mostly empty. You can basically cross paths with children either near school or near kindergarten, or in the morning and evening at the bus stop when children are walking or returning from school. In the same way, in restaurants, cafes, shopping centers, you will not often cross paths with children. In Korea, there are even places where children are forbidden to enter. And no, these are not bars and nightclubs. They are ordinary cafes, restaurants, swimming pools, etc. That is, the entrance is only for adults, and children like dogs are forbidden to enter. Such places are popular with childfriends, those who do not like children and do not want to accidentally cross paths with them. Koreans love dogs so much that if you see a girl with a stroller, it is more likely that there is a dog sitting there. Koreans ride dogs in strollers and treat them like children. Well, in principle, it is obvious, because the cost of the same dog is huge in line with children mandatory vaccinations and the presence of animal passport examination drugs. Food and all sorts of care things are many times more expensive than in other countries. Also in Korea, there is criminal responsibility for cruelty to animals. In Korea, a fine will not do here for it, is put in jail and for a long time. In Korea, girls are not in a hurry to have children, and some of them live their whole lives without children, but with pets. The first place for Korean women and Koreans is always education and career. Korean women are not ready to sacrifice their career and comfort for the sake of a child. But if a Korean woman decides to have a child, it will not be before the age of 30, because in Korea, up to 30 years old is considered a child's age. You need to study hard to get a prestigious job in the future. By the way, Koreans are on the list of countries with high IQ. Koreans are also in no hurry to have children because of the cost of living in Korea and the correspondingly high cost per child. And no matter how the Korean government stimulates the birth rate, at the moment all attempts are in vain. And the most interesting thing is that until 2021 abortions were banned in the country. But even so, the birth rate has been decreasing every year. Koreans in principle do not even get married before the age of 30. It is rare for someone to get married before the age of 30. That's why there is no such thing as an old mother in Korea. And those who have children rarely have 2 or more than 2 children. What do you think about the Korean attitude to children and childbirth? Do you think the position of Korean women is correct? Share your opinion. It will be interesting to read.